Hello, and welcome to the Pharmacy Times News Network. I'm Mike Lakar, and your host for our Pharmacy Week in Review. A new federal bill would compel the FDA to review contraceptive drug applications more quickly and make them available over the counter. Under the Act, the FDA would be required to grant a 6-month priority review to supplemental applications for birth control and, if approved, make the contraceptives available without a prescription to all women aged 18 years and older. The measure has been referred to both the House Committee on Ways and Means and the Committee on Energy and Commerce. Meanwhile, a first-of-its-kind state law in Maryland now requires health insurers to completely cover the cost of emergency contraception. In other FDA news, the agency is advising against the use of an entire class of broad-spectrum antibiotics for uncomplicated infections like sinusitis and bronchitis. During a drug safety review, the FDA determined that systemic use of these agents is associated with disabling and potentially permanent side effects involving the tendons, muscles, joints, and central nervous system. Labels and medication guides for all fluoroquinolone antibiotics will be updated to reflect the FDA's findings. In the meantime, all healthcare professionals should stop systemic fluoroquinolone treatment immediately if a patient reports serious side effects. Pharmacists should double-check that their patients with diabetes are vaccinated against hepatitis B, pneumococcal disease, and influenza, as new research has found that non-adherence to immunization recommendations runs rampant among those populations. The study revealed that the pneumococcal vaccination rate for patients with diabetes is more or less aligned with the national estimate, but the influenza immunization rate is slightly lower than expected. Meanwhile, no patients in the study had previously received a hepatitis B vaccine. Pharmacists may be receiving more questions from patients about Eliquis now that Bristol Myers Squibb and Pfizer have launched a joint TV campaign promoting their atrial fibrillation treatment. In the new DTC ad, a man playing in a rock band touts Eliquis as one of the ways he can maintain the lifestyle he wants, even as he ages. In market news, a recent study uncovered a $24 billion excess in out-of-pocket spending on brand-name drugs within a class that could incorporate therapeutic substitution. Therapeutic substitution is controversial because of concerns related to drug efficacy, adverse effects, interactions, and different indications. However, the practice offers a mechanism to decrease drug costs if it can be implemented in a way that doesn't negatively affect care quality. Although pharmacists currently play a minimal role in therapeutic substitution, they're still well positioned to empower patients with information about cheaper medication options. For more great coverage and practical information for today's pharmacist, visit our website and sign up for our daily e-news. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Thanks for watching our Pharmacy Week in Review. I'm Mike Lakar at the Pharmacy Times News Network.